I have 5 items I want to visit with you about this evening. The first of those is an update on the downtown drainage project. In fact, on tonight's agenda, there is a recommendation to award a contract for this project to Crossland Heavy Contractors for $2.17 million. The project will run from Main and Broadway north to Campbell and then west to the railroad tracks. This construction will replace an old clay pipe with a fiberglass pipe, and also will upsize that line from 48 inches to 60 inches. We had originally intended to install this in the alleyway, but because other utilities are already there, we will now have to install it on Broadway. We anticipate that this project will start around the end of May, and the contractor will probably begin work on Campbell for the first part of the project. We will do our best to minimize the inconvenience to the downtown area, and we believe that events that are held down there on a regular basis, such as the very popular Herd on Herd, will be able to continue without interruption. That's certainly our hope. The estimated time frame for construction is about 5 months. Excuse me. And the second item I want to visit with you about is water tower construction at Danforth and Thomas. This project will involve the construction of a second 2 million gallon water tower in our community, and it will be very similar to the first one that was constructed at Boulevard and Coffee Creek. We hope to go to bid near the end of April on this project, and construction starting in July, and we hope it will be completed within roughly an 18-month time frame. This will be the 8th water tower in Edmond, and both of these new towers are part of a comprehensive $400 million water and sewer infrastructure package that we've discussed on several occasions and that will be completed over the next 5+ years. And the new Northwest Tower at Boulevard and Coffee Creek has now been successfully tested, and it is now online. Third item is the new playground at Hafer Park. The installation of this new equipment should be completed in the next couple of weeks. The cost is around $200,000, and that money comes from the park tax fund. And the next item pertains to I-35 and Covell development. I think we have several slides on this. Site preparation continues for this project on the northwest corner of I-35 and Covell. City staff has been meeting with the development team from Showbiz concerning remaining zoning issues so that a building permit can be issued as soon as all of those issues are resolved. One of the city commitments to this project is to extend the infrastructure, which includes roadway and water and sewer, to the site with a not to exceed city cost of $268,905. That coming from the 2000 sales tax. Just as a reminder, this project will include 10 state-of-the-art movie theaters, 14 bowling lanes, food service, and an adult lounge and bar. Performance-based sales tax incentive is also included, involving the 2-cent tax designated for the general fund, which could include a maximum of $4.8 million over a time frame of up to 20 years. So we're very excited to see that project move forward as well. The last item I want to visit with you about is sales tax and use tax. These numbers continue to increase month over month compared to last year. And even though March is normally one of our worst months in terms of total revenue collections, nonetheless, this month's total was still up 1.67% over last year. And now for the first 9 months of the year, we're 2.5% above the same period a year ago. Use tax revenue is 57.5% above the first 9 months a year ago as well. And in fact, we have already exceeded the budgeted amount for this revenue source on an annual basis, and we've still got 3 months remaining. Combined, we are 8.8% sales and use tax over revenues for the same 9-month period last year, just a very, very slight decline from the cumulative 8.9% from last month. And as Warren noted, through February, Edmond continues to rank third in the comparison chart that he has with the 7 Oklahoma communities that are identified on that slide. So good news on sales tax.